Good afternoon, my name's Julie Irish and I'm an Assistant Professor in Interior Design. I'd like to tell you about my research supporting students with autism in the school environment, hopefully in 4 minutes, although the research took me 6 years. So why do you get lost so often? I think it's this: we don't really know where we ought to be. So that's a quote from a 13-year-old boy called Higashada describing the difficulties that he and many others with autism spectrum disorder face. Adults with autism have also described how they got lost at school, causing them anxiety and emphasising their differences compared to their peers. Autism is a developmental disorder affecting around 1 in 59 children. Among other characteristics, children can be unduly sensitive to their environments, so that noise or lights or smells, unnoticeable to most people, can adversely affect them. Conversely, children can be undersensitive to the environment and not notice things an average person would. So although this sensitivity to the environment can impact children's performance at school, to date there has been little research in this area. So the purpose of my exploratory experiment was to determine whether wayfinding aids, and that's coloured doors, coloured shapes on the floor and signage, applied in an elementary school hallway, could help children with autism find their way to a given destination with minimal assistance. So it was hoped this could improve their wayfinding skills and promote independence, as often children are led around school by teachers. And wayfinding describes how humans use sensory cues from the environment to find their way around. It's an important skill in school, especially at transition times when children must move quickly between classrooms. So I recruited a convenient sample of 9 children with autism, aged 8 to 11, who were randomly assigned to control and treatment groups. I set up a route along the hallway unfamiliar to participants, which you can see in the top centre slide. I gave each participant wayfinding instructions and led them to the destination, then asked them to lead me to the destination. Participants in the control group use existing cues in the environment. Those in the treatment group use the wayfinding aids applied along the route. Since this population varies in individual characteristics, I also felt it was important to interview each subject to find out what they felt about their wayfinding experience. And this is a population who are not often asked their opinion, but it could provide valuable knowledge for designers. To increase validity, I took a mixed methods approach to data collection, including observation, behavioural mapping, video and audio recordings, and questionnaires. So my findings were that all participants were able to reach the destination, but those in the treatment group were able to discriminate colours of wayfinding aids and remembered shapes and signage to a greater extent than those in the control group. And some participants demonstrated a hypersensitivity to the environment. For example, one little boy was adversely affected by a radio playing in the distance and the smells of polish, which I had not noticed. And I believe this is the first research study to test children with autism in wayfinding, and one of the few randomised trials in this particular field. So although the findings are not generalisable, they suggest wayfinding could be used as an educational intervention and hopefully could be replicated in a larger study. And please contact me if you would like to know more, and thank you for listening.